guys, this is a bit of a different video than I normally put out, but I was up early the other day hunting YouTube for essentially this video that I want to make today because I was looking for a cozy stretch, maybe yoga flow, maybe I wanted a little bit of like a ballet bar just to get my body like moving, and something that paid honor to the fact that I was a dancer. So I searched through so much yoga stuff and it just like, it didn't hit the nail on the head. So if you're a professional dancer or an ex-professional dancer, I hope this is exactly what just like butters up your joints this morning, helps you feel like you're honoring all the years that you've put in, just things that are a little bit dancer specific that you need to do to get your kinks out this morning. So we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna put on a pair of really cozy socks. I'm gonna put my hair up. I have a cup of tea here, and the doggies, they may or may not stay. So get cozy if you would, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little bit of joint release, a little bit of yoga flow, a few bar moves, like traditional ballet bar, like two or three exercises, old washed up dancer style. It's not gonna be long. I hope you'll join me for today's morning stretch and warm up. And if this speaks to you, thanks for being here. I bet you were a beautiful dancer, and you probably still are. Anyway, let's get started. I don't know what it is about warm up, but you just gotta have like a big old pair of socks on. Was anyone around when mucklucks were big? It was a summer program I did at Kirov Academy in DC. And that summer, I don't know what it was, everyone wore mucklucks. Comment mucklucks below, I don't know how to spell it. But if you were also a part of that phase, and just big, like cozy clothes, they're just so nice. Let's start by warming up the hips. So I want you to come down to your elbows, and you can also do this on your back. Just start like a really sloppy crossover attitude, like let that leg swing. I know it's hard not to point your feet, but try to just let that leg swing. If you feel comfortable, come all the way down to a nice tee off arm position and let those legs fly. I need a little more space here. Remy and Mac had to go inside because I was repeatedly kicking them in the face when I was doing this before. So make sure you have space. Big ol' swings. And then pick a side. We're gonna stay over there and hold for a spinal stretch. If you're ready for your first hamstring stretch of the day, you're welcome to extend that top leg all the way out. Try to get both shoulders on the floor, eyes closed, nice deep breath in. And then keep going. Give me a few more leg swings. See if you can make them bigger and looser. Sorry if this is a bit of a crotch shot, but I think you're probably focused on your own body here. Get that spine all nice and loose. All right, and we're gonna find the other leg, cross it over, hold. Get ready for that hamstring stretch on this side. Go ahead and take it there. Nice deep breath in, eyes closed. I want you to think the whole time we're doing this that it feels so good to move, okay? No judgment for your body, how it used to be, how it used to feel, how it used to move and perform. None of that. We're staying away from that. Okay, come back up to the elbows. We're gonna start very, very easy release for the hip. So I want you to just let your leg fall and then circle it downward and bring it back in. Just a few of these. Try to keep your pelvis and your ribs kind of stable, but this is just totally limp through the leg. And reverse, just a few. This helps lubricate that hip joint. If you're a ballet dancer, actually comment below if you are a dancer, ex-dancer, what kind of dancer are you? What I was gonna say is if you're an ex-ballet dancer, we probably all have like minor labral tears in our hips. Let's just go ahead and assume that that's might be something that's happening. Flex your foot and just give me a nice kick through the heel, nice and gentle. You might hear a few crunchies through the knees, maybe not. Hold it up and let's take a few ankle circles. A few each direction, staying out of the shoulders if you can. Now, we're gonna take a bend, a stretch through the flexed foot, and then a pointed foot as you rotate your hip in the socket. Flex again. So bend, stretch, point and rotate. reverse, bend, stretch, point and rotate. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm just getting over a little springtime cold, which is always kind of a bummer once the weather gets warm, but hopefully it gives me a nice cozy voice. All right, last one, we're gonna stay turned out, a few really nice loose batmas right here. Try to feel like your body is loose and willing to respond to the movement we're giving it today. You're gonna hold it back up to the top. I like to flex my foot for this so I can see the rotation. You're gonna allow that leg to fall open with the opposite knee and then come back in. Squeeze. If your hip is clicking at all, come a little lower. That usually helps me. What I'm wanting to feel is inner thighs and core as we come out and in. That doesn't feel good on the hip. Modify. Do something that feels good for your body. I know you're smart. I know you know your body. One more. We're gonna take the chance to stretch out that hip that we were using. So throw that leg behind you in a little double attitude and lean back. Let's work this backwards hip a few times, rocking back and pushing forward. Give me a big cambrai back, spiral towards that back foot. Oh, big breath. You can bend back and arch. You can circle the arm a few times. You can add a few little contractions in. Circle the arm a few times, contract. Just enjoy that stretch. Go ahead and come up from there. Keep your double attitude position. We're gonna use that back hip and sit back into a little bit of internal rotation in the hip and forward. Just a few times. We wanna stay, here's something that I fight with mentally, is like, oh, my body's not what it used to be. And we wanna stay in like usable condition. That was a weird way to say that, but you know, you just want to stay in like very functional shape so that you can enjoy your body. Good. So the back foot, we're going to bring it under, plant it. If you're using your hand on your thigh, you should be able to get a nice Achilles ankle stretch. I'll open this leg so you can see better. We're just going to work the ankle and the foot a little bit here. So I'm just pressing to get an Achilles tendon stretch, maybe a stretch across my heel. And then I'm gonna push with my sit bone into my heel to stretch the arch. Take that down and up a few times. Work those feet. I miss working my feet. I feel like I still use my body a lot, but not in the same way. And my feet are like sad. They need a little more love. Tuck the toes under. And give me that arch. Make sure you're not sickling, push over. Sometimes this is enough to just have a moment with. So take your time, close your eyes if you need that. Stretch that foot, hold it. We're gonna tuck that foot back behind, last thing on this side, just a nice simple quad stretch. So make sure your heel is all the way in. Lay it back to your degree of ability. Push the knee away, push the hip forward. Let's spend a moment here opening up the front of the body. Work yourself into a comfy position. Good. Come up. Let's do that other side. So I'm gonna flip around a little bit. Just that joint release, remember? Knee falls and opens through. Fall, open through. Sometimes I get a really good pop here, and when it happens just naturally, because of that lack of effort, oh, it's so good. Reverse. This one's not quite as intense, but just exploring that full range. Happy hips, happy joints. That's what we want. Okay, flex your foot. We're gonna do a few of those kick throughs. Think long through the hamstring. Really drive through the heel, flex the toes back to your face. And then we're gonna start that little combo. Flex and then point and turn out, internal and bring it back in. Press, turn out and point, in, down. So notice what kind of rotation you're left with in your hip. How's that feel? My left side is really stiff. It's just like a little rusty, you know? It's the word I would describe. Leave your toe pointed and your foot turned out. A few little flowing grandmamas here. Nice and easy. You're like, woo. Hello, body. Hello. All right, you're gonna leave your leg up, flex your foot, turn it out, and then open, stabilize, close back in. This side doesn't feel as good up there, so I'm gonna drop the leg a little bit. It's okay if it doesn't feel awesome. I think it's just still important to keep those muscles working a little bit. I'm not asking you to do a full développé à la seconde this morning, just a little bit of movement. Okay, we're gonna toss that leg behind you in the attitude again. Work the hip, get the kinks out. What feels good? What would you do in your warm-up before class? You're about to take company class. What are you doing right now for your warm-up? Give me a big stretch back. Reach for the back foot. Maybe circle the arm, contract, come back through. A little bit of movement, maybe a little arch. Good. Okay, coming up, make sure that your knee is still in attitude. It's not pulled in too close. And let's work that hip into some internal rotation. Back through. Your body hopefully is gonna feel so yummy after this. It's getting this sense of like, oh yeah, this is how I used to feel in my body, like when it was in tip-top condition. You just deserve to feel like that sometimes. That's what I look for. Okay, grab the foot. We're pushing into the Achilles. Push back and forth, find that little stretch. Think of doing a grand plie, demi, grand, demi. Pop through the heel, work that arch a little bit. Things might pop, that's okay. We're appreciative of all the things our bodies have done for us. And then take a moment into the full point stretch. Oh, it feels so good. I just don't point my feet that much anymore. Isn't it weird? If you're still with me, I don't know, you don't have to comment, but isn't it weird just the things that you used to do every day, like for so many hours of the day, like point your feet and roll through and jump and articulate. And I don't do that anymore. And so it's like down to a deep cellular level and my body is like, what the frick? Like it misses that. Don't you feel like dance has changed you? Like down to the cellular makeup of your body. It is who you are. So I guess that's what I was looking for the other day when I was looking for a stretch. I wanted a stretch, but I wanted someone to like affirm what I was feeling and why I wanted to stretch and why I wanted to feel like I was warming up for class, that's a part of me that's never going to be gone. Even if you have a different career, you're a parent, you know, it's always there and it feels really good every once in a while to acknowledge that, get in touch with that. Hang out into your quad stretch, and then we're going to get moving a little more for a few more minutes. Okay, come up, all fours. Let's do a little spine, a little bit of yoga flow. It's gonna be dancery. Hands and knees. Cat-cow, move your spine. Round, inhale, arch and exhale. Now you know how to do this. We're gonna cat-cow a few times, so close your eyes, don't watch the video. Focus on your body, focus on your breath. What do you feel within your spine? Years of movement, years of interpreting music and taking corrections and executing beautiful movements. And so let that fill your spine and your body again. Tuck your toes, press your hips to a little downward dog. And let's walk through the feet a little bit, articulating as much as you want to through the arches. Good, press for a moment all the way through in downward dog and just hold for a sec. Okay, bring your feet together. Go ahead and take your right leg up and let it turn out. None of that parallel crap from yoga. I'm half kidding and half not kidding. Bend your knee, let it bounce a little bit. We're gonna go back and forth, so pull your knee to your chest, high plank, send it back up to a penché. Cross it over to the left tricep, penché. Open to the right tricep, penché. Good, back to the front and hold. We're gonna circle the knee 4 times. 4, 3, use your core, 2, 1. Go ahead and throw your leg forward. Find a nice low lunge. Bring your arms up. Sit those hips heavy. So we're gonna do a little bit of yoga, but it's gonna feel good. So tuck, tuck, tuck through those hips. You can manually manipulate if you'd like. We're gonna go ahead and fly forward into a little yoga airplane. We'll call it arabesque. So palms face the floor just a little bit to find your balance. Sweep through once more. Fly forward, find your supporting standing leg. Find your low lunge. Open to a little warrior 2 and sit down in that front thigh. Good, let's take a nice cambrai back, reverse, warrior. Oh. For me, since having kids, it's like all in my ribs. Oh. Come forward, elbow to that front thigh. You're welcome to come all the way down to the floor if you're craving that. Hold for a breath. Open back to that reverse lunge, reverse warrior. I don't teach yoga, can you tell? Open all the way back through to your lunge, up to the toes. And let's lower nice and slow. Elbows tight. Hover, flip the toes. Little up dog for the spine. Ooh, yeah. Tuck your toes back up to downward dog. Let's do the other side. Feet together. Left leg up, turn it out. Let that knee bend. Open everything up. I hear my daughter. Come through to the center. Send it back up, penché. Hello, Zoe. Cross it over to your right tricep. Back up to penché. Through to your left tricep. Back up to penché. One more time through the center, hold. Circle 4 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. And throw that leg through. Runner's lunge. Sweep those arms forward, sit nice and low. Again, if you want to manually touch. I'm a toucher. You know, like in class, you're like, oh, is it working? Is it not? All right, let's fly forward for that little airplane arabesque. Back to your lunge. Woo, find it. Find your stability, your groundedness. Sweep through. Arabesque. Back through. Open out. Adjust that edge of your foot. Warrior 2. Sit into that front leg. Take a moment, come right back. Reverse. Breathe through those ribs here. Down to that front angle. If you want to go all the way over, be my guest. Back to your reverse. Nice deep breath. All the way through, windmill down. Send that front foot back. High plank. Nice, slowly lower. Halfway, flip the toes. Press back up. Good, let's go back and forth from here a few times. Open the knees, feet together, child's pose. And then back through. I open my feet, leave my knees where they are. And back and forth a few times. So feet come together. Open. Good. Back together. Hands and knees, tuck your toes, hips back up to a little downward dog. We're gonna look forward into the hands. You can walk or jump forward. Give me a little halfway yoga lift and just hold. So flat back, shoulders are into the back, and sway your hips a little bit. Sit your hips back, and then keeping that flatness in your spine as much as possible. Let's go for the hamstring stretch. Good. Another little halfway lift. I'm gonna ask you to turn out your legs here from the top. As much as you want. Go back into that stretch. Oh, man. Yes, my hips are pulling back. I know you shouldn't do that in a cumbre forward, but we're just stretching. Give yourself a little sway here, right and left. When's the last time you felt that turnout in a stretch? I'm all fitnessy now and I don't always stretch in turnout. This is a good feel for me. Okay, heel toe your feet out. Let's drop into a nice low squat and then a nice turned out squat. I'm gonna face you. Let's open up the hips a little bit. We're gonna do a few plies and then we're out of here. So you're welcome to stop and end this video if you have other things to do, and pick back up when you want little other pieces to add. Back and forth we go. Good. We're gonna add a little rotation into the lunge. So I'm gonna go over, rotate into that lunge, rotate back through. This just really helps open up the hips, make them real loose. Turn over, open. One more time. Oh, this feels so good. You can leave your toe all the way under if you want. Twist in a little deeper that second time. Last time, we'll stand it up. Oh. Yes. All right, come back in together. Feet or toes in a little bit, nice wide position here. You can hold the ankles. Again, wiggle your hips for a second. Hands to the center. Now I want you to give me a twist, but don't let your hips go. So look at the video. Don't let your hips twist. Keep your hips steady and just twist through the thoracic spine. It's very humbling. Take a breath. Other side. Keep your hips facing the floor. Good. Heel toe your feet together. Soften your knees. Roll it up. Okay, grab some water or some tea. We're gonna do like some plies. Am I in camera still? I think so. Rond de jambe fondue all in one combo. Stretch your neck and you're done. We're gonna do plies in first, second, and fifth today, no fourth. You can do your own port de bras, but let's do arm first and second, arm fifth, second, grand plie. We'll stretch over the front, plie, roll through the feet. For second, same thing, arm, arm, grand plie, port de bras side, roll through the feet. Fifth position, same thing. We're gonna susu first to take a big cumbre back and then a big luxurious circular port de bras both ways. For me, the back way is like pretty sketchy. Just feel it out and we'll take a little balance over our legs, okay? Demi, demi, grand, stretch. My music is behind the camera, so I had to run and start this song. First position, demi, demi, over. Just as a reminder, you do not have to have amazing turnout or flexibility or anything here. Listen to your body. Forward, up, plie, roll through, plie, roll through. Ooh, second, and demi. Use your head like you are auditioning for your life. Through. To the side. Easy. Plie, roll through. Make it big. Juicy. Straight to fifth. And demi. Over. Grand. I'm not sure if I've done fifth position in like potentially 5 years. That's fun. Susu. Little cumbre back. Oh. Take your time. Really open, use the arm. Lunge a big circular port de bras down. 2. Try to stay over your legs. Take the whole phrase. Oh my God. Oh. Reverse. Think about circling around the rib cage. Squeeze your booty. Oh man. Sorry for all the commentary here. Little balance wherever you want. Good. Other side. I'm gonna change my song. Just stay right there. Okay. Lefties. Here we go, Demi. Are you breathing? Let all the feels come back if it's been a while. Breath. Stretch. Clear all through. Damn. And over. Lovely. Hello, hips. Woo! To the side. Remember, no one's judging you. You can be as judgy of yourself here as you want, but we're just bringing back the feels. And Demi. Oh. Fifth on the left is like a whole different can of worms. Lovely. I feel like I don't remember how to use my arms either. Susu. Cambre back. Big ol' LNG. Da, 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 da. Circle. Oh, I almost lost it on that one. Take your time. Around the room. Oh, reverse. Out. Through. We did it. All right, Susu. Those of you who are still taking ballet class, dang. It's been years for me. Okay, so we have one more combination. Let me stop my music. Yes, we're headed straight to round de jambe. We have 4 round de jambes, a few fondus, round de jambe en l'air, dégagé. Okay, just go with me. Preparation. Round de jambe 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Lift. Fondue, you're gonna go straight to the side with this. Fondue to the back. You can use your arm or not. Fondue to the side, 2 round de jambe, en l'air, dégagé, 1, 2, 3, and prepare to the back. 1, 2, 3, dégagé on 4, fondue, carry it around, side, front, back to the side, 2, en l'air, dégagé, dégagé. This time, you're just gonna chasse through. We'll take a nice big stretch down. You can go all the way down, set it down, cambre back. Let's take an attempt for the arabesque. You can do a penché, stretch. Dare we passe balance? Let's do it. This is our last thing for like actual ballet bar. Okay, this is not what this whole video is about. And finish. Prepare. Round de jambe. 1, 2, 3. Dégagé 4. Fondue straight to the side. Fondue to the back. Oh, fondue. 2 attempts at a round de jambe en l'air. 1, 2. Dégagé accent in. 2, 3. Prepare. Reverse. Toes back. 2, 3, dégagé 4, fondue, side, fondue, front, fondue. Ooh, my butt's cramping. 1, 2, dégagé. 1, 2, 3, chasse forward. Slide down whatever stretch feels good for you today. Oh. Luxuriate. Come up, plant the foot, little cambre back. Arabesque. Penché. Down. Oh, my hamstring's gonna tear. Susu, passe. The drama. All right, get a moment. Get on top of your leg. Get on top of your life. Good. Other side. Let me change the music. Last thing, you guys. And 1, 2, 3. Dégagé. Breathe. Feel the strength of your supporting leg and stretch it out and finish this off. Clasp your hands behind your back, open, chin up, then chin down, stretch it forward. Open the shoulders, plie, open the arms, roll through. Okay, right ear to right shoulder over, left arm out. Nice deep breath. A live breath though, we're not trying to be sleepy here. Roll the chin to the chest. And then back to the shoulder. Chin to the chest. To the shoulder. Other side. If you have kids interrupting you, it's normal. Chin to the chest. Back to the side. Oh, chin to the chest. My neck is so tight. I bet yours is too. Good. Round your shoulders, roll them back. Okay, I want to finish here. I'm going to ask you to do something weird. You can stand or you can sit. I think we should stand because I'm envisioning doing this in the morning. Hand on your chest, hand on your belly, okay? Close your eyes with me. I just want to speak some things over you and put some thoughts in your head. First, take a nice deep breath. Okay, your hands are on your body, a body that has done amazing things. Whether or not you grieve not being able to do those things anymore, or you're happy about every bit of time that you had to be a dancer, I want you to feel a sense of honor for yourself, for everything you've done, all the work, all the years that you've put into your craft. That stuff matters. That's who you are. Even if you've moved on and you're not actively that dancer anymore, that's a part of you and you're always going to carry it with you. So as we take a few more deep breaths, I just want you to let go anything weird that's unresolved or holds a source of pain, and just let that go, because that is a huge part of who you are and it's cool. It's okay to bring it with you. Let's take one more breath together. Inhale, exhale, open your eyes. I want you to walk forth today feeling maybe a little turned out, a little bit more like yourself, and I just hope that felt really good for your body. You're amazing. Have a wonderful day.